Wherever George went, he was always on the lookout for interesting things. But sometimes his friend, the man with the yellow hat, saw them first.
Look, George, a frog. No matter. Keep watching the pond. Ribbit, ribbit.
Well, I'll be. That's quite a talent there.
I don't know about that.
Well, I do. I'm putting you in the town talent show.
Me? In front of people? No, I couldn't. I get stage fright.
Oh, nonsense. You'll be terrific. How about you? You have any talent?
Hey, George, are you in the show? Great, you can help me. I'm doing the tech stuff. Ropes, ladders, curtains. Sure could use a hand.
Ooh! What starts in her udder ends up as fresh butter, or milk or cream or yogurt if you please.
Someone could trip.
Everything she eats turns into lactose treats, from an ice cream sundae to a
Got
taco
it!
with cheese.
George, pull trap 3C. No, 1C. No! Nice skunk. Please don't spray me.
Milk and makes her happy. Just see her wag her tail. 1,000 squirts, it never hurts when I fill up my pail.
Okay, just breathe normally. Whoa!
Neptune's knickers. A skunk.
Just don't alarm it.
George knew the skunk could spray at any moment and ruin the show. But he also knew the show must go on.
Don't upset the skunk.
He's gonna spray. He's gonna spray.
So George concentrated real hard
So whenever you hear mooing, please stop what you're doing and thank this lovely creature here and now.
and counted 1, A, B, C.
She's a topsy-turnsy, purebred Guernsey, four-legged miracle of nature. The cow!
Oh! Hi. I was gonna do some frog calls for you. Here we go. Ribbit. Ribbit. Ribbit.
George, you were amazing. Maybe the best stagehand ever.
And that's about it.
Curtain call, everyone. You fellas too.
You know, with all the chaos, I didn't have time to think about being scared, so I wasn't.
I must say, those were some fine frog calls.
Oh, you're just being kind. Go! Oh. Good morning, George. I'm gonna sleep 5 more minutes, okay? No!
Yes, sorry. This here roller coaster whips and snaps you around hairpin turns at 70 miles per hour. So come on down to Zany Island and ride the Turbo Python 3000. That's Captain's orders. Arr!
Everyone was excited about riding the Turbo Python 3000. Except the man with the yellow hat. He was afraid of roller coasters and remembered the first and last time he rode a roller coaster. It was so long ago, he was just the boy with the yellow hat. And since that day, roller coasters upset him.
Okay, I'm a grown man. I have no reason to fear a roller coaster. No! Enjoy the ride, George. Whew. I am thirsty.
Excuse me. I'm sorry, but you can't ride the Turbo Python 3000. You have to be as tall as this sign to ride. And, you're not.
That's it, honey. Go to sleep. Nothing makes you grow like a good sleep. And I want you to grow up to be big and healthy.
All this growing made George tired. If sleep made you grow, he could do two things at once. Sleep made George grow a lot, at least in his dream.
I'm sorry. You can't ride the Turbo Python 3000. You're too big.
George didn't grow as big as he had in his dream, but he grew enough to be 5 licorice whips tall.
My hat! I lost my hat!
Seeing Betsy lose her hat reminded the man with the yellow hat of that fateful day.
My hat! I lost my
That's it. I'm not afraid of roller coasters. I'm afraid of losing my yellow hat. Your hat is safe, Betsy!
What's with all these sour faces? I don't like sour faces at me park, you know. Oh, hi there, Captain Zany. You see, this monkey's too short to ride the Turbo Python 3000. Too short? Bah! He's not too short. Monkeys don't grow very big. That's why we have the... You must be this tall if you're a monkey side.
You can ride, George, and I'm coming with you. But first, give me all your licorice.
George had finally found a game Hundley would play with him.
Hundley, it's nice to see you having fun with your friend George.
Except Hundley wasn't playing. He was trying to protect the dignity of his doorway. A job made all the harder by the start of flea season.
Uh-oh, first flea of the season, huh? I'm gonna buy flea soap right now. You watch the door, Hundley.
Hundley could finally reach that itchy spot, which felt great. Until he saw that he was out of uniform. This was completely undignified. He had to find his collar.
Are you trying to drink that dirty water? Oh, how sad. No collar. Oh, you have no home. Oh, you can relax now. I'll get you clean water and a loving home.
Who was that lady, and where was she taking Hundley? Phase 2, the escape artist.
There's no one missing.
Now Gnocchi was getting locked up, and George couldn't open the cages. Or maybe he could.
Shh. Please. Thank you.
If he squeezed this, it moved those things and unlocked the door. Was he forgetting something? Like the sliding bar across the top? He was so sure it slid out. Maybe he pushed when he should have pulled. George hadn't figured out phase 3, how to get out unseen.
Would you please go see what's upsetting them?
Oh, it's just the cleaning lady.
Oh, the cleaning lady. Stop her, please. I got to pay her.
Too late. She's gone.
There was one step left to complete George's plan. And now that Hundley felt dignified again, George could get back to his game. And Hundley could get back to defending his lobby's dignity. George wondered what Mr. Glass and Mr. Zubel were saying.
Okay, so you don't want my art, but if you tell me what kind of art you do want, I can find it for you. Hello, George.
Hi, you're a monkey, aren't you? Congratulations. So, what kind of art do I want? Well, look at my building, my lobby. Look at me. We all say unique. So I want a painting in my lobby to be unique. Just like everything else.
There's one other thing I think you should have. It's in the oven.
You keep art supplies in your oven?
No, I made carrot cake.
Oh, one piece, then back to my lobby to hang my unique painting.
George had to finish his painting in the time it took one billionaire to eat one piece of carrot cake. Blue was the closest color George had to lavender, but it was wrong. Sharky's feet reminded George how Sue Berm mixed colors to make different colors. Sharky hadn't made lavender, but she had made black. George had to find the combination of colors that would make lavender. White turned a color lighter. George hoped he could get to the glass tower before Mr. Glass.
Hi, George.
Hey, that's my unique painting, and another one just like it? There are two. And that's not unique.
There cannot be two. Every Sue Berm painting is different.
And why isn't it in my lobby, where I left it? Monkey!
They're almost identical, but this one has Sue Berm's nose print. The ripped one is the original.
Monkey!
Hold on. George, did you make this copy because that one ripped? It's almost perfect! You're a good painter, George!
Wait. A painting monkey? A painting elephant? Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Well, of course not. Because what I'm thinking is... unique! Tell me that anywhere else in the whole world there's an elephant and a monkey painting in a lobby.
Well, I'd say your lobby is unique.
Yes, exactly. And you know the best part? They work for peanuts!
George decided he wouldn't bother Hundley anymore today. Now Hundley was playing again. George didn't understand it. But he wasn't going to complain. He'd never seen Hundley act like this before. George figured he'd clean up so Hundley wouldn't get in trouble and be discouraged from acting fun.
Now you're looking crisp. Oh, no!
What happened?
My desk! Someone is... George!
George, what are you doing? You didn't do it? Well, then who did? It's not a big deal. Just tell the truth.
George didn't want to get Hundley in trouble, but he had no choice.
No one will be upset by the truth.
Well, if no one would be upset...
Hundley did it? George, think hard. Can you really picture Hundley jumping up and making this mess?
Something was wrong here. Hundley wouldn't ever mess up his lobby. Hundley thought he sure was looking good tonight. That explained everything. Hundley was acting like two different dogs because he was two different dogs.
Hundley!
George?
Doxy!
I've got you.
I'll take her, my poor little Doxy. Oh, yes, she did.
This is my sister, Dorothy.
Doxy has a way of getting loose.
Wow. If I didn't see her right there, I'd think that was Hundley wrecking the place.
George was having so much fun with Doxy. Maybe someday Hundley would meet a monkey he could have fun with too. One of the nicest things about city living, there's always music playing somewhere. To George, this was great. Monkeys love music. And he was no exception.
Steve, please. I have to practice for my solo in the concert tonight. It's pivotal in the piece.
George was impressed by the sounds Betsy made on the xylophone.
Would you like to try, George?
There's nothing a monkey likes better than banging on things with fuzzy hammers.
These things are called keys. Each one plays a different pitch. Listen. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. See? It sounds like the notes are climbing a staircase. You try.
This was hopeless. George was never going to figure out how to put on those keys. This key had a number on it. And so did that one. They all had numbers. The first was 8. What comes after 8? 6 was all roundy like 8. They just looked right together. But they didn't sound right, and time was running out. What if 8 wasn't the place to start? Maybe number 1 came first, like in counting. George could count to 5, and the clock helped him get to 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Trouble was, he had 3 keys left.
All right, stand in front of the risers. I want to get a group photo.
Oh, but Aunt Margaret, I have to find George and my xylophone.
Oh, this'll only take a second, dear.
Where did those last 3 keys go? George couldn't count to 15. Each key was smaller than the one before it. Maybe...
Oh!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Only one way to test if he'd gotten it right.
Say cheese.
Hey! That looks like...
And the notes climbed the stairs.
my xylophone! Hey, what'd you do to it? I can't believe you fixed it! Huh? This key always used to wobble. Oh, thanks, George.
Bedtime in the city, when all little monkeys like to hear a good story. Of all the bedtime stories, Double O Doggy was George's favorite.
It's a super spy's job to discover secrets, and Double O Doggy is the best. He has lots of tools to help him. Oh, that's a periscope, remember? Well, inside the tube are 2 mirrors. The mirror at this end reflects whatever it's pointing at to a mirror at this end. That way, Double O Doggy can see things without being seen himself. All right. Good night, little spy monkey.
The next day, George started practicing to be a super spy, like Double O Doggy.
George, if you have any paper to recycle, put it in this bin, okay? George?
A super spy needed a spy name. George became Double O Monkey.
For Professor Wiseman, I was wondering, can we meet an hour later?
A super spy had to be smart, quiet, and quick with his hands and feet.
There's this thing I want to get for George. He is going to love it.
Sometimes super spies had to go undercover.
Oh, great. See you then.
He'd only been a super spy for 2 minutes, and Double O Monkey already had his first spy mission. Find out what the man with the yellow hat was going to get him. It took a while to get the angle of the periscope just right. He was gonna need something to hold it all together. At last, Double O Monkey had his spy periscope. And not a moment too soon. Except maybe Charky. How could he keep his eye on the man with the yellow hat now?
You wouldn't be a spy monkey, would you? Did you make this? Wow, this is very good. Really? But you know, it's not nice to spy on people. And can ruin surprises like this. Now, do you want an official Double O Doggy periscope, or would you rather just make another one? You want both?
When you're a super spy monkey, you need lots of ways to keep your eyes on things.
Hey, George! Perfect kite flying weather, huh? Oh, careful. I'll lose control. Flying a kite's all about control. Sorry, I can't turn over control to an inexperienced city kid. This isn't as easy as I make it look. I studied the Beaufort wind scale for 3 years. I never make mistakes. Rats! That's never coming down. For a city kid, you sure can climb a tree. Not a scratch. Thanks, George. As a reward, I'll let you fly her.
Bill! Billy!
Coming! I promised I'd help Mom gut a pumpkin. I won't be long. You watch the kite till I get back.
George figured he could watch the kite even better while it flew. George was really flying that kite now. Or maybe it was flying him.
You get it okay? Left without saying goodbye. City folk.
It couldn't wait. Boy, for a city kid who never flew a kite before, got her up higher than I ever did. Whoa!
Well, hi, Bill.
You own binoculars?
Sure do.
What's trailing behind that kite?
Oh, it's George. It's George? And he's got a squirrel on his head. Bill, you call the fire department.
Okay. Why?
I don't know. They seem to know how to do everything.
What are you gonna do?
I'm going up there after him. George!
Huh?
George!
It was his friend, the man with the yellow hang glider.
All right, guys, hang on tight. We're going home.
George would never forget the day he was almost a bird. And he added almost being a bird to the list of things squirrels don't like.
You're a natural kite flyer, kid.
Good work. Lunch is ready. Here's some lunch for you too, Jumpy.
It's time to bring her in, George!